Welcome to Frequency in Motion, a space where we get to strip away the noise of the world and tap into what's happening in the human spirit. As you know, everything is spirit from the womb to the tomb. Spirit is all that there is. If you've been feeling the shift, and I know you've been feeling the shift, you're not tripping. It's real. It's happening. And we are all a part of it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please do subscribe to the channel. We're about to start something great. Frequency in motion. I know you've been feeling the great shift. Not just in the world, within yourself. Your spirit is echoing. You're not imagining it. It's happening in real time. And we're all a part of it. Oh yeah. You're awakening in real time. I mean, we all are. You're feeling it. Something great really is happening on this planet. It was subtle at first, but now it's very, very evident. People that never really questioned the systems that we found ourselves in are now questioning, right? We're seeing that old structures that were structured on deception are crumbling. We're seeing it happen thanks to social media, thanks to technology. We're getting to see it. And even though the noise coming from the world might seem as though it is going to overpower the inner spirit, we're seeing that the soul is calling out. You can hear it. I can hear it. And if you're here with me today, that's because you answered the call. You didn't land on this channel, Frequency in Motion, by accident. You've heard the call. You've seen what's taking place, and you are ready. You are more than ready to rise up to the grand occasion. Your destiny, your purpose, calling from the soul level. This isn't a channel for entertainment. It's a portal for alignment. Here we're going to get deep. We're going to talk about consciousness. We're going to get deep, but at the same time, we're going to balance it out so it's relatable, right? We're going to talk about spirituality. We're going to talk about the individual and collective journey that we're all experiencing right now, raw, unfiltered. We're going to go all the way in, tapping into energy, vibrations, frequency, but we're going to have to shift it into the now. We're not going to dwell much on the past. We're not going to be talking about prophecy, future events, but even if we touch on that, we're going to have to bring it back into the now as the I am within you is experiencing the now. We have to bring everything back into the now and talk about it in the now. And I'm going to be very clear. I'm not here as a guru. I'm not here as somebody that's trying to be preaching, not a prophet. I'm just here as someone who's awakening in real time with y'all, and I'm seeing everything that's happening, and I'm observing, I'm analyzing, and reporting it just as I'm seeing it, raw, unfiltered, frequency in motion. Everything I'm going to be sharing with y'all on this channel comes from real life experiences, real inner work, overcoming real challenges. We are realizing that the energy that is upon the planet right now is calling for us all to transcend certain thought processes, certain patterns, certain frequency loops. we are realizing that we must transcend it if we are to truly coexist and enjoy this God-given planet that we found ourselves on. We must become more intentional with how we live our lives. So you might even find yourself being disconnected from environments that you were familiar with. You might find your spirit being very, very sensitive. You might find yourself not wanting to tolerate stuff that you probably used to put up with in the past. And I'm going to be honest with you. Nah, you're not tripping. No, you are not broken. You are now allowing the real self in you to step up. You are no longer allowing yourself to be anchored in dysfunctional units. You're no longer allowing yourself to drown out in emotional patterns that are not serving you to get to attain and realize the higher self. You are saying no. And with this realization and with the shift, you can call it the collapse, you're getting to realize that you can no longer participate. And must I remind you, no, you are not broken. No, you are not tripping. You are now seeing it for what it is, and you're being very, very real and honest with yourself, especially if you're realizing that no one or the people around you are not willing to be as real with you as you are willing to be real with yourself. As we are all getting to waking up on this planet, we're going to find ourselves asking questions. Questions that sometimes people might not give you the answers that would really bring about the internal peace that you're looking for. Questions about God. Questions about energy. Questions about consciousness, the reality of who we truly are, and how to balance that out in the now. Because it is very, very easy for us to drift off and tap into frequency patterns of the past and seek to live it in the present, or to teleport ourselves into potential patterns of the future and try to live it in the now. But we're going to realize that with all the questions that we have, what matters the most is plugging in to sources, outlets, and different individuals that can dialogue. This is not going to be a one-way type of thing. We're going to have to dialogue. So please do drop your comments, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get to the bottom of it together. Frequency in motion. You are frequency. I am frequency. And we're all in motion. So now that you've landed on this channel, I would like for you to know that here, you're not just going to listen, because we are getting to truly understand the power of word. You are word, I am word, we are word. And we're getting to understand the power of word. I don't want you to just land on this channel like every other YouTube channel and then you just listen and you feel good in the time being, and then you go back to your day-to-day activities and you repeat certain cycles and patterns and nothing changes. That is not what this is about. As you are realizing that you are frequency in motion, as you are realizing that you are living frequency, and you are now here and we're vibrating, we're bouncing words back and forth, as you will be dropping your comments, and I will be reading it, and I will be regurgitating information back to you based off of the feedback. I want you to retain positive spirit, positive frequency from this channel. That way, when you step out into the world, it becomes fully active. It resonates from your being. It resonates through every cell, because you are truth and you are internalizing truth, and you're stepping out into the world to be truth in the fullest form, right? We're going to tap into certain questions, and we're going to be talking about certain things that it wouldn't be just to talk about it because everybody else is talking about it. We're going to talk about it because we want to come to the common denominator and we want to transcend it. We don't want to stay talking about problems that were talked about 10 years ago, 20 years ago. We want to talk about issues that we can really arrive at a certain common denominator and then project off of that. That way we can truly analyze and see real-time progress. This is a place for seekers, old souls, those who felt like they never really could fit in, those who looked at life, looked at the world and said there has to be something wrong, and even if nobody else is willing to do something about it, I'm willing to step up within myself and alter internal patterns to bring about a certain change for myself first. Even this channel is for you. So welcome once again. Please do subscribe. Let us participate. Drop the comments. Like it. That way we can really trigger the algorithm. And let us now initiate something that I would like to call new, right? We're not just talking now just to talk. We are realizing that we are word, and word is alive. Word is frequency, and it is active every time we project it. It is verb. It is active. So now we are going to step in and consciously use thought, use word, use heart, use faith, use spirit, and bring about that reality that we truly know we desire, that reality that is truly conducive for each and every one of us. If your spirit led you to this channel today, best believe and know that life makes no mistakes. Now is the time. You feeling it in your spirit. You are a witness of the changes. We're not going to wait for things to get terrible. Then before we start to try to figure out how we could do that which is necessary, we're going to step in within ourselves. Regardless of whatever it is that the world is saying, the noise and all of that, we're going to tune it out, tap in, and project accordingly. So welcome. Really, feel at home. Settle in. Settle in by subscribing, by dropping your comment, letting me know that you are present, you are conscious within yourself. The I am in you is now attentive. Drop that comment below. Let me know. Let us start this new journey. The journey that leads us into clarity. The journey that leads us into divine alignment. That journey that leads us into full inner confidence so we can walk about the planet knowing that we too, we belong. Knowing that there is space for each and every one of us. Welcome home. Welcome. Much love. Sending y'all peace and higher divine light and more courage as you take on the days ahead. Until next time, remain blessed.